Mike is a new student in a school. He has a very close friend and they play with each other very happily and friendly. But when everyone recognized that Mike is a trans, everyone started to behave with him very bad and very rude.
Ew, how disgusting is that he's a trans?
When Mike felt that everyone started not to play with him anymore, Mike felt very sad and he sit in the corner of the class crying helplessly.
The role plays is one of the issues due to a lack of understanding of human rights. So today in our presentation, we
Hanoi and Jiasing.
will qualify it in four main parts. First, topic introduction, in which we will discuss the importance of human rights and how is it being violated in education. Second, the online research will be conducted through a case study in Vietnam and Taiwan. Since then, we suggest some practical way to tackle the situation in our future plan.
What is human rights? Created by the United Nations, human rights are rights to all human beings, regardless of race, sex, nationality, or any other status.
Human rights are also strongly reflected in the Sustainable Development Goals. And as children, one of the vulnerable groups. Our project this year will focus on SDGs 4 and 5, quality education and gender equality.
Education, a fundamental human right, is unfortunately being violated endlessly. First, there is a lack of access to education due to various factors such as poverty, conflict, or cultural barriers.
Secondly, inadequate education infrastructure includes lack of qualified teachers, learning materials, or limited access to technology. Thirdly, gender inequality is also a multi concern. LGBT individuals often face discrimination, bullying, and violation of LGBT identities. Furthermore, gender stereotypes lead to unequal treatment and biased evaluations. This negatively impacts Southeastern well-being, hindering educational experiences.
Through online research and actual conducted studies, we understand that there are several problems relating to human rights in schools. First of all, according to UNICEF data, 22% of upper secondary students or child laborers do not attend school. Over 7,000 Vietnamese young people surveyed drop out of school before 15 years old. And by age 19, only 20% of poor students remain in school, compared to 80% of wealthy students, which is an alarming situation. So, from the data, we conclude that Vietnamese students face significant challenges in accessing education, particularly in the rural areas and the poorest socio-economic groups.
Another is that according to actually conducted survey on 1,000 students, there are some noticeable numbers to be considered. First of all, there are 150 students that have been criticized because they are different. In addition, another 110 students have been bullied and left out by their classmates, while 120 students have spoken words that hurt others. This data highlights the urgent need for action to improve the situation to ensure that every child has access to quality education.
These numbers are alarming in Taiwan schools. We also have to face some gender equality problems. First of all, students have to wait a long time to go to a bathroom. That's a big problem because in some cases, holding for too long can cause negative health effects.
Yes, so we have collected the data to compare the quantity of boys' restroom and girls, and the speed used in the restroom. Let's look at the screen. The survey shows that the time of girls using the restroom is longer than boys. However, there are more rooms for boys and girls.
Yes, according to the results, more toilets should be installed for girls to reduce their inconvenience.
As mentioned in SDGs 5, men and women live with equal rights, so we need to address the issues. In Taiwan, schools have implemented menstrual leave for female students, but this policy is not so effective on our campus. Each year, only 4 of them use it.
Instead, we came up with a solution which is more helpful for girls. Place menstrual products in girl restrooms.
The two problems mentioned above are solvable. However, the next issue is of great concern: sexual harassment.
We've conducted a research about the proportion and frequency of sexual harassment issued in the we found the percentage of female victims was higher, with most of the harassers being male. When women are attacked, they suffer from both physical and mental pressures. It's alarming.
Problems related to human rights and education occur not only in one place but also vary across countries, and ongoing efforts are needed. As mentioned in Goal 4 and Goal 5 of SDGs, we need to promote equality and empower individuals to claim their rights.
What can we as Hanoi what can we as Hanoi Star students do to spread our message widely, especially among students who have organized an exhibition of paintings and videos of inequalities in education? The exhibition seems to be a success, as we can attract nearly 1,000 students who took part in connecting with others. The student council was established, in which students can raise their voice and deal with real problems. Last month, there was a case of a student who was bullied by his classmate. After discovery, we raised the problem to the school board, and it was solved step by step. First, students have to report what happened in detail. Then, a meeting with parents was organized, and each student had to write a commitment to make sure it wouldn't happen again. This is just an example of the cases that we have solved recently. After solving some bullying cases, the issue is gradually decreasing. How about students at Jiasing School?
We implemented 4 activities to promote gender equality. The first one is Pink T-shirt Day. We also held a colorful clothing event in Jiasing. The clothing designed by the school used red and pink T-shirt to promote gender equality.
Secondly, the Cultural Bulletin Board is our students' voice exchange platform. Jiasing students post news and advertisements related to gender equality.
We also held a book exhibition and invited teachers and students from school to visit. We also do some campus promotion activities through flash poster and animation to attract students to watch.
Let's say these activities help students realize that they were not alone, that they had common struggles and could support each other. At the same time, we all know that Facebook is a widely known social network all around the web, so we take advantage of social media to promote the protection of human rights in education. We create posts and organize some events to spread the messages worldwide, and hopefully create a community where children have a right to speak up.
Even so, our project is coming to the end. In the future, we will still creating more educational posts, even for students in need.
At Hanoi Star, they also organized the spring fairs to raise funds to build a school and for students in remote areas.
In conclusion, we are having an aspiration to ensure equal access to education and a safe learning environment. With the slogan, "Student rights are human rights," we hope that children should be treated fairly with each other, regardless of any differences.
Human